Okay, welcome. This is Alan and Heath. This is Greg. So Greg, look, we're talking about today the DB2. Okay, Greg, what I want you to do right now is talk me through this Alan and Heath mixer, why it is so good, why people need to go out and get one.
First off, there's an input matrix, which means it doesn't matter what you've got plugged in, you can just literally assign it to any channel that you see fit, and you can flick it between analog, USB or digital, so any changeovers with any DJs that are laptop based and different, Tractor or Serato, it won't matter. You can manage that very easily. It's got a very interesting EQ section that basically is developed from the DB4, where at the moment it's just in ordinary EQ mode. So if we play a track, it's just literally an ordinary EQ. But once we go to the menu and tell it to go to EQ setup, you can switch it to an isolator.
Right, definitely. One of the great things about Alan and Heath, which I always really loved, was the filter section. Now, the filter is really clean here. Not only have you got the frequency, but you've also got the resonance. So we turn the resonance up, we tweak the filter. In fact, it's not on the filter mode at the moment, so let's turn it to the filter mode. Turn it up. As you can hear. Okay, really clean filter. So you say this was developed from one of the Alan and Heath rock mixers, wasn't it?
Alan Heath has an iLive console that is produced for stadium sound, £30,000 in price, kind of starting price, and the effects have been brought over from iLive and developed for DJ parameters, more BPM awareness and conscious.
Yeah.
So if we have a look at some of the effects.
Okay, let's check these effects out, yeah?
What we'll do is here, I'm just going to assign that to, so I've got that now on 2 channels. At the same time, I'm going to now switch an effect on called Dicer.
Yeah, this is the Dicer.
If I mess about with the envelope a bit.
Fantastic, it seems very hands-on, it's very easy to get to these parameters.
You can tweak the model and the mode that you're in and really customize the shape as much as you want to see fit. So if that's the Dicer, and it's hard in this BPM arena with everybody playing to hear exactly what it's doing, but you can just toggle between and really dice in and out. Now where it gets interesting, down here we have an expression.
Ah, right,
now,
yes, okay.
We've got dry here and wet, so if I switch it to wet, now hopefully you can hear.
Yeah, definitely.
The dice is actually really.
Yeah, that sounds wicked.
And then you can also move it between dry and wet. There's also a filter there as well.
Yeah. So functionally, this has got some really innovative effects.
Oh yeah, there's 5 main categories. There's delay, reverb, resonance, modulation obviously, and damage. And then inside that effect, if you hit select, there's a whole other load of effects ready for you to get creative with and mess about. And of course, because you can move these across the channels, I can now go over to this one. I've got a ping pong, so we listen to what ping pong's doing.
That's brilliant. Wow, we've got a ping pong delay on it.
Yeah, we've got a ping pong delay there. And if you alter the expression, you can make it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, really nice, clean sound.
And then you can really get the control. And also mess about with the beat signature at the same time.
Oh, that's excellent. That's really good for minimal techno.
Very good, actually. Very good for techno.
Yeah, I really like this product. The build quality as well is fantastic, isn't it?
As usual from Alan and Heath. Very precisionally engineered and designed, built for on the road, built for a lot of control, robust controls. These aren't going to ping off, with a
no, absolutely.
Like
yeah, of course, you know the way I operate, don't you?
I do know the way you operate very well.
I've actually got an Alan Heath at home. I've got one of the earlier mixers, and for me, it's the great build quality combined with just really clean filters, well thought out effects. But with this one, it's really going to make this something people need to go out and buy.
And if you actually thought that's an interesting enough feature of the mixer.
Okay.
There's a button here, MIDI shift.
MIDI shift, right, let's check this, MIDI shift.
Now once you hit MIDI shift, you can basically assign and map pretty much most of these controls and buttons apart from the headphones and the mic to be mapped in Traktor, Serato, Ableton to like cue, play. So for example, here I could decide in Traktor, let's map that to be cue, that to be play. So you could actually, literally, not need use this as a controller.
Yeah, yeah.
And
so tell me, the software that's being used, be it Ableton, Serato, how does it get mapped? Do you have? Is there obviously the CD that you can put in?
Basically, Alan Heath is releasing maps that you can download as zips.
Yeah.
With some good, really good standards to get you going.
Fantastic.
And then once you look at the map, you can see from the manual as well what the notes are doing.
Yeah.
And then you can actually customize it to be any feature that you want.
Right.
So you can make an individual map. So you know when you load that up from say Traktor and I press that, it will always do that for me.
Yeah.
Very individual.
Yeah, definitely.
And why that really is, you need to think now, is this really a DJ mixer or is it a DJ mixer, a mixer for producers, and that you can remix? So in effect, you can DJ, produce and remix from this mixer.
Absolutely, that's fantastic.
And Andy and the team have done a great job at really making sure that the build quality, the precision of the effects, all really work from what was the iLive effects parameters for DJ awareness, BPM, all the really tight control that you need as a DJ and a performer. It's a really interesting piece of kit, very new to BPM, and if the DB4 recently won the Ultimate Club Mixer, so we're hoping that you never know where this may end up as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, look, guys, this is an absolutely fantastic product. Shall we check out a bit more of the show?
See you around, Mark.
Brilliant. Great, Greg. Thanks very much.